So KOTs mkaamua kutrendishana kama kawaida. And Azziad is the one who was trending because she talked about, faking you're in trouble so that you see who your real friends are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I've done that before. And
faking that you're in trouble?
I did. Literally, I was just seated watching a movie and eating and I'm like,
let's see.
Yeah, kuna vitu tu ilikuwa lazima niangalie. Una get? Kuna you see sometimes you get yourself in a very awkward situation with some people. But now you have to confirm this so that ujue kama una drop wase ama kutaendaje. And I was like, okay, let me see. Because nimekuangalia ule mse wa kukamiana through. Acha nione kama inaweza kwa the same way round. But at some point kuna wenye wali make it to the next level na kuna wenye we drop them like they were
hot potato.
Hata hot potato utangana juu itakushibisha.
Utairusha.
Hiyo ni heri kama pan moto. Yeah. But hey, she did a video, so let's take a look.
You want to know if you have a real friend or if your friends are real, come up with a scenario, fake it, put yourself in trouble, something like that, and then you will see how many people are going to stand by your side or how many are still going to stick by you. You'd actually be surprised or keep them. They're hard to find.
Well, I mean, first of all, my friends have always been literally a handful, like at a time. And I feel like I have I don't want to say, I guess we're actually talking about this. I'm a bit intuitive. Yeah. I just need to hear you say something, see you do something for me to know the kind of person that you are. And I'll immediately know this one can't come through for me. Even when you just say something, even just talk about something, you have to do something and I'll know this is not the kind of person, who would come through for me, or this is not the kind of person I would talk to when I need someone to talk to. Me, I won't even lie to you, early 20s, I had friends for partying, I had friends for friends, and I had friends for work. Like you have to be able to, I was able to discern because I was like, they won't come through for you. Even those ones that you go and see at work every day, they won't come through for you. I knew the ones who would come through for me, and for sure they did. Whenever I needed something, they were there.
Hey, I made blunders growing up because I was very dependent on people for my own happiness. I was scared of dealing with who I was as a person. And I remember early this year, I lost a friend that I called a friend for such a long time, but she's the one that hurt me the most. You know, but I didn't know it was her. She even created like pseudo accounts that I got to find out after she passed on. Then like she created pseudo accounts to even go to Switch TV here, like, and talk smack about me.
Oh my God!
And imagine. And when she passed on, I was still mad. Like, it's not even at early this year. It was like early this year, yes. And I remember guys asking me, why are you mad? She's passed on. I'm like, Kwani, death is supposed to sanitize her. She hurt me. She hurt me in ways.
She didn't apologize and she kept
never
apologized,
kept doing it until the very end. So how do I forgive such kind of people? So for me, it's a lesson that I have gotten. Honestly speaking, I wish I could, I knew Azziad back in the day. And I wish I got this kind of information back in the day, because I would definitely have done that. To just see who is there to stay and who's there for transition and who's there to just bridge the gap. Because sometimes you have to realize
just there
why.
For the season.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm like, I think I do understand where you're coming from. For me, I know, I always tell people I honestly don't have a best friend. Na ni ngumu nipate nikitembea na kirende. You'll never see me with a particular person all the time.
I said that yesterday.
Exactly. Like me, I'm alone. Ufata mtu anajuanga tu utajua mambo ya kush ni gani. Na kwanga tu one man team, and I'm so very okay with it. I got comfortable with it. Because there's a time I used to have these people.
Many friends.
But they weren't even your
But
friends.
nikaka hivi nikasema yenyewe, in all honesty, hata kitu kinifanyikia sai, they're not my friends. And then also something else that I came to a point of, it's called what? Understanding. Kuna wase utajuana nao, but imanishi ni mabeshte wako. Na kuna wase ni very seasonal kwa maisha yako. So sometimes usikajingangane sana kushikilia urafiki. You say ingine it's not meant to stay. If it's meant to stay, trust me,
will stay.
Itaka. You won't have to force it. You won't have like, it will work out. But zingine ati, because you want a best friend because people have a best friend. Me, I don't have a best friend. And I always say this. Sina hata moja mwenye nitasema hata ukiniuliza ngao shindana nani na kwanga. Shindana badhangu lakini. You get like your design. It's okay and it's very much okay. Usikafile pressure ati lazima kuwe na BFF. Oh, BFF pictures and selfies. Naitangwa nini? Ile watu hashtag yenda BFF. It is not a must. You won't die. See, I'm still alive.
Meaningful.
It's very meaningful. Have meaningful friendships, not just friendships. Naangalia mabeshte wako ni waina gani. Mabeshte wako watakuchimbia kamuri wa kuingiza huko na
Na
wakuangie
kuzike,
mchanga na
bas.
wakuweke
Na
maua
wajifanye wanalia.
wakucement wakuweke
wajifanye
maua na watakujanga kuja kukuprune ile kufanya nini toa weeds hapo
Prune.
so be very careful. Me I think I learned this from my mom
Yeah.
because alikuwa na rafiki fulani lakini nakwambia as in-
vipindi.
exactly
Yeah.
so from that your point nikanga actually I don't really get close to people. I
Yeah.
don't. If you get close to me,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
Me,
weird. It's
you're
weird the
one-
things.
you're one of a kind.
It's weird
You're
the things
one
that
of
we
a
learned from
kind.
my mom, because that thing of knowing true friends. I
Yeah.
learned, literally, I remember I was 19 and had learned how to drive, and I could use the car, my mom's car over the weekend. And the time she told me, these people that you're running around with, they don't like you. They're only using you for your car. But me in my head, I'm thinking I'm an adult. I'm like, you don't know what to talk about me. Joyce mine and me, I can't be used.
Yeah.
She was right. Anyway, let me take you to our next story. So Bahati has gone to social media to share about,